to deal with it. So first and foremost, you have to, if there are any missing values, write capital N and capital A for it. And after you write NA for missing values in your Excel, you need to import it. You need to import the data sheet. So I'm importing it. It is retrieving. The RStudio is retrieving the data. So I'm importing the moving file. So now I need to attach it. I need to attach the data sheet. Now there are various ways you need to proceed while dealing with missing values. First and foremost, you need to test if there are any. You need to test for missing values. If there are missing values in your data sheet or in your variables or not. So I'll be using file Mungbin. Mungbin is the file name, and NN30 will be the vector or variable. So whenever I use Mungbin, you should know that I'm specifying the particular file name. So while you are performing the command, you can replace Mungbin with your file name or NN30 with your variable of interest. So first and foremost, test of missing values. Test of missing values, and it is denoted by is.na function. So is.na bin. If you do so, you are doing it for your whole file. So it shows this kind of data set in your console. And if you perform it for a particular vector or variable, N30, if you see true, it means there are some missing values. And if you see false, false means there are no any missing values. So in this way, we can observe that our data set contains missing values or not. So this is the test. This is how you perform the test of missing values. Now, if you want to know the position of missing values, you need to write which, and after you write which, you can run this command also. I'll be doing it. Which. So this is the position, and if you want to see the position of within your variable only, you can write an N30. So 24th position has a missing value in that particular data set. So this is where how you perform the position, you know the position of your missing values. And if you want to count total number of missing values, you can write sum. So sum, and if you perform it, there are total number of 3 missing values. sum. Suppose if you want to see total number of missing values in your interest of vector, if you want to see the total number of missing values in n30, you can see n. There is one missing value, but in whole data set there are 3 missing values. Now, if you want to see number of missing values, you need to write cumbersome, COLSUMS. You need to remember this command. Sorry, COLSUMS. And if you call sums is.na moving, so it will show the total number of missing values in each column. Suppose you can see here NN30 has one missing value, NEN30 has one missing value, and SPP has also one missing value, whereas all other variables or vectors has 0 missing values. In this way, you can see the number of missing values in each column. And when you want to do some analysis, you can exclude the missing values also. So I'll show you how you to exclude missing values in your data set. Suppose you want to calculate mean of the variable NN30, and if you run it, it will not be able to do so. But if you write mean and give small bracket NN30, comma, and there is a mantra for it, na.rm is equals to true. And if you do so, you can now easily find the mean because it has excluded the missing value in that particular vector or in that particular variable. You can also calculate median for it or mode for it. For it, I'm copying it and I'll be writing MEDIN, median, and I'm copying it, and N30, na.rm is equals to true, median is 10, and simply mode N30, comma, na.rm is equals to true. In this way, you can perform, you can exclude the missing values and you can perform your analysis also. There is the way of omitting also, omitting the missing values. You have to remember omit, but it is generally performed when you have large number of data set with you. So I'm writing copy _1 na.omit file name is Mungbin. Copy _1. Now you can observe the data sheet where the missing values are omitted. You can do other functions also, such as na.fill and file name. If you do so, it will not proceed further because it identifies when you use na.fill, it will identify that there are missing values and you should not do anything. So it will not proceed further. But if you write na.pass and file name is Mungbin, it has proceeded further. It shows you the data set, but it did not show much of importance now there is an important section that how to record or how to transform your missing values with mean or median or mode. So for it, suppose we are doing it for the vector n30 and n30 big bracket is dot na, write again the variable mean n30 comma na dot rm is equals to true. If you want to record or if you want to transform your missing values with median, instead of writing mean, you can write your median. And similarly, if you want to use mode, you can replace the mean by mode. And if you want to see the values with two decimal values, there are if you want to see the values, two values after decimal, you can write it as such around n30, and if you write here 2, it will show two values after decimal. So the mean of our dataset was 11.16, and this value is used to change the NA or missing values. This was the missing value, and the missing value is now replaced with the mean value of that vector. So this much for now. We'll meet again with another episode of data analysis. Thank you very much and stay safe.